They say the woods are silent. They're not. Not truly. Even on the quietest nights, there's a symphony of rustles, chirps, the sigh of wind through ancient pines. It's a language you learn when you spend enough time out there, searching for the lost. And I've spent a lot of time. 15 years, a search and rescue volunteer. Most days it's just grim. Twisted ankles, hypothermia, sometimes worse. But you learn to compartmentalize. You have to, or you break. But then there are the other cases, the ones that claw their way into your nightmares and refuse to leave. This one was different. The air is thick, heavy with the coming storm. Rain begins to fall, a soft, insistent drumming on the canopy above. Mark, 40s, weary but determined, dressed in Sayar gear, moves through the undergrowth, flashlight beam cutting through the deepening gloom. His breath plumes in the cool air. His radio crackles to life. Command to Team Alpha. Any signs of Sarah Jenkins? Over. Negative command. Visibility dropping fast. Ground losing light. This is rough terrain. Over. Copy that, Alpha. Keep pushing. Storm front moving in quicker than anticipated. Over. Sarah Jenkins. 22. First-time solo hiker. Went off trail. Ignored the warnings. Standard story. But as the rain picked up, an unusual silence fell. The usual forest sounds seemed to dim, like someone had turned down a volume knob. Every snap of a twig, every droplet hitting a leaf, sounded unnaturally loud. It felt staged. Mark pushes through a thicket of rhododendrons. His boot snags on something. He shines his light down. It's a small, intricately carved wooden bird. Old, smooth with age, almost black from exposure. It looks like something pulled from a forgotten folk tale. Too perfect. Too out of place for a lost hiker's discarded item. It wasn't Sarah's. She was a tech-savvy city kid, all neon gear and Bluetooth headphones. This was ancient and deliberate, like it was left there, for someone to find. He picks it up, feels its unnatural lightness, then shoves it into a utility pouch. The rain intensifies, turning the forest floor into a slick, muddy mess. Hours later, Mark is deeper in. The fog has rolled in, thick and soupy, reducing visibility to a few feet. The rain is a constant, suffocating hiss. He's alone, having agreed to split up with his partner to cover more ground, a decision he's starting to regret. He spots something, a flash of bright orange. Sarah's backpack. He approaches, heart pounding. The pack is lying open, its contents strewn. Not violently, though. More like examined. Her water bottle is there, but open, the cap beside it. Her energy bars, wrappers torn, but no bite marks, like someone had picked at them, without real hunger. No signs of struggle, no animal claw marks. Just neat, unsettling disarray, as if someone had gone through it with chilling precision. A faint sound, almost melodic, drifts through the fog. A hum. Not human, not animal. It seems to weave through the trees surrounding him. He spins, trying to pinpoint the source. Then, a soft, high-pitched giggle. It floats on the air, echoing just once, before fading into the rain. Hello? Sarah? Is that you? Silence. Complete, utter silence, save for the rain. My blood ran cold. No child should be out here. No one should be out here making that sound. It wasn't the sound of fear or distress. It was playful and utterly wrong. He pulls out his radio. Command, this is Alpha. I've found Sarah Jenkins' pack. And I heard something else. A giggle. Like a child. Over. Static. Then, a voice. Not commands, but distorted. Warped. Barely audible through the crackle. Found. Her. Mark. The radio goes dead. Mark stares at it, a knot of dread tightening in his gut. Mark pushes on, the giggle and the distorted voice echoing in his mind. The hum returns, stronger now, a low thrumming beneath the ground. He rounds a bend in the faint trail and freezes. There she is, curled up, shivering, at the edge of a shallow ravine. Sarah Jenkins. She was small, frail, like a bird caught in a storm. But it wasn't her shivering that stopped me dead. It was her eyes. Empty. Not fear, not relief, just a vast, terrifying blankness. He approaches cautiously, his flashlight beam fixed on her. Sarah? It's Mark. Search and rescue. Are you hurt? Can you move? She stirs, slowly, like a puppet whose strings are being awkwardly pulled. She looks up at him. Her eyes, still blank, hold something else now. A faint, unsettling flicker of recognition. Not of him, but of something deeper. He told me to wait. Who told you? Your boyfriend? A park ranger? She shakes her head slowly. Her gaze drifts to a patch of dark, dense trees deeper in the fog. No. The man in the trees. He sings. He wants to show me something beautiful. He wants more. He likes new friends. My blood ran colder than the mountain air. This wasn't hypothermia talking. This was something else. Something that had been with her. Suddenly her eyes flicker. They focus on Mark. A chilling, knowing look, too old for her young face. A slow, unsettling smile spreads across her lips. A smile that doesn't reach her vacant eyes. He likes new friends. He learns so fast. Mark grabs her arm, a primal urge to flee overwhelming him. We need to go, Sarah. Now. She resists, surprisingly strong, her small frame rigid. No. He's coming back for me. He promised. The hum intensifies, growing into a low, resonant thrumming that vibrates through the earth. Then, a sound. Not footsteps, but a dragging, heavy rustle close by, just beyond the fog's embrace. And then, a perfect imitation. A distant radio crackle, clear as day, followed by his team leader's voice. Mark, you copy? You found her? Over. Mark freezes. His heart pounds in his ears. It's his team leader's voice, no doubt. But the silence that followed, profound and unnatural, confirmed his deepest fear. It wasn't his team. It was it. Sarah's vacant smile widens, unnervingly. She turns her head slightly, as if listening to something Mark cannot hear. He learns so fast. The sound of my team leader's voice, perfectly replicated, was the plot twist I never prepared for. This wasn't an animal. This was intelligent. And it was using us as bait. He doesn't look at the source of the sound. He doesn't dare. He hauls Sarah up, half dragging her, pushing through the undergrowth, crashing through the forest. The radio voice gets closer, louder, twisting into a guttural, inhuman sound that begins to warp the words. Mark, cum to us. Mark runs, propelled by pure terror. Sarah, surprisingly, offers no more resistance, only a chilling, steady giggle that rides on the thrumming hum, a duet of madness echoing behind him. He stumbles out of the tree line, Sarah limp in his arms, to the blessed sight of the waiting team. They rush forward, lights blazing. Mark! What happened? Mark collapses to his knees, releasing Sarah to the waiting paramedics. He gasps for air, trying to articulate the horror. She wasn't alone. There was a sound. It mimicked us. Our voices. The radio. It wanted me. The team leader looks at him, concern etched on his face. Mark, you're exhausted. Hypothermia's setting in. We'll get you checked out. They take Sarah. She's stabilized. Diagnosis: severe shock, PTSD. The official report says exposure and probable animal encounter, leading to a dissociative state. But Mark saw the medical report. Her body temperature was normal, almost too normal for someone lost overnight. No signs of a struggle, no animal attacks. Just a few faint, almost ritualistic-looking scratches on her arms and neck. And they found the small, intricately carved wooden bird tucked into her jacket pocket. It hadn't been there when he found her backpack. Weeks pass. Sarah is in therapy, slowly recovering, though still prone to long silences and staring into nothing. Mark can't shake it. He hears things now. The forest sounds, even in the city. The static crackle of a phantom radio, just at the edge of his hearing. He's quit SAR. The woods are no longer a place he knows. They are a place that knows him. One night, alone in his quiet apartment, the silence feels heavy, charged. He's reading a book, trying to distract himself, when he hears it. A faint, melodic hum. Outside his window. He freezes. His blood runs cold. Then, a soft, high-pitched giggle. Closer this time. It sounds like it's just beyond the glass. He learns so fast. Sarah's voice, whispering in his mind, clear as if she were in the room with him. He stares at his window, the dark reflection showing only his own terrified face. Beyond it, the blackness of the night seems to press in. The woods are never truly silent. And now neither is his world, nor is his.